The easy answer to that is no.
Good evening. The January 27, 2026 meeting of the Recreation and Education Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Bartholomew McCoy?
Here.
Ms. Bartholomew McCoy is present. Mr. Chardy?
Here.
Mr. Chardy is present. Ms. Delvecchio Hoffman? Ms. Delvecchio Hoffman is present. Mr. Johns? Mr. Johns is present. Mr. Stefferson? Mr. Stefferson is present. Mr. Sinclair? Mr. Sinclair is present. Chairman Baines?
Here.
Chairman Baines is present.
Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There is. When I call your name, please come forward. You will have 2 minutes in which to address the committee. Also, please do not bring up any signs or props. Do not single out any legislator individually, and please conclude when the buzzer sounds. Our speaker is Terrence Schnur.
It'll surprise no one that I sometimes enjoy being a contrarian. So 39 years ago, when I was giving a presentation for an economic seminar class at St. John Fisher, I chose the topic of the benefits of tariffs. Tariffs can be beneficial to offset the unfair advantage importers get from the tax and regulatory burdens that domestic producers face. They can be appropriate retaliation when another country is engaged in unfair trade practices, or they can be a part of sanctions against rogue nations. Where they're not useful and in fact harmful is when they're impetuously used as the preferred method of retaliation by a president whenever a foreign leader does something that bothers him. For example, last week, he attempted to impose tariffs against 8 of our closest allies because they objected to his threats to militarily attack the territory of an ally to gain territory we have no legitimate claim to. He backed down on that. But Trump doesn't always chicken out. He only chickens out when people have the moral courage to call him out enough that other lowlifes like Stephen Miller or Nigel Farage feel the need to convince him that he has already lost. Thank you and have a good night.
Thank you. Because we are the Recreation and Education Committee, and because we are close to February, which is Black History Month, I'd like to begin our meeting with this short poem. Title of it is Frederick Douglass. And the author is the great African-American poet, Robert Hayden. When it is finally ours, this freedom, this liberty, this beautiful and terrible thing, needful to man as air, usable as earth, when it belongs at last to all, when it is truly instinct, brain matter, diastole, systole, reflex action, when it is finally won, when it is more than the gaudy mumbo jumbo of politicians, this man, this Douglass, this former slave, this Negro beaten to his knees, exiled, visioning a world where none is lonely, none hunted, alien, this man, superb in love and logic, this man shall be remembered, not with the statues rhetoric, not with the legends and poems and wreaths of bronze alone, but with the lives grown out of his life, the lives fleshing his dream of the beautiful, needful thing. Thank you. The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the November 24, 2025 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. And the next item on the agenda is new business, Madam Clerk.
Referral number 26-0011, authorize an agreement with the Monroe County Water Authority and Monroe Community College and conveyance of a permanent easement to the Monroe County Water Authority for a water main extension on property owned by Monroe County as a local sponsor and trustee for Monroe Community College for the MCC Applied Technology Center, STEM, addition project in the town of Brighton. Approve the execution of a water main extension agreement and private fire protection service agreement by Monroe Community College, and authorize a petition to establish an extension to the Brighton Consolidated Sanitary Sewer District.
Move it.
Second.
Moved by legislator Bartholomew McCoy, seconded by legislator Delvecchio Hoffman. That might be the longest title of a referral, so welcome to your new role. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Next item, please.
Referral number 26-0012, authorizing agreements for commercial events to be held in Monroe County Parks in 2026.
Move it.
Second.
Moved by legislator Bartholomew McCoy, seconded by legislators Stefferson and Delvecchio Hoffman. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Next item, please.
Referral number 26-0018, acceptance of a gift from the Highland Park Conservancy to be used for masonry repairs at the Sunken Gardens in Highland Park.
Move it.
Moved by legislator Bartholomew McCoy, seconded by legislator Delvecchio Hoffman. Is there any discussion? I'd like to ask the administration to provide the chiefs of staff of both caucuses with the postal mail information of our donor, because I know there are some legislators who would like to send a thank you note to the donor. So if you could do that, we would appreciate it. Again, any discussion other than that? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried unanimously and with gratitude for the gift. Next item.
Referral number 26-0020, amend the 2026 capital budget to increase funding for the project entitled Parks Replacement Vehicles.
Move it.
Authorize an interfund transfer and decrease funding for the project entitled Parks Heavy Duty Equipment.
Now move it.
Moved by legislator Bartholomew McCoy, seconded by legislator Delvecchio Hoffman. Any discussion? Legislator Sinclair.
Through the chair, where was the $120,000 supposed to be going for the parks heavy duty equipment project, and why is it no longer required in the 2026 budget?
Mr. Chairman, the Parks Department heavy equipment line within the 2026 budget was set at $200,000. We find it prudent, after discussing with County Fleet, to move the $120,000 to acquire two F-250s or equivalents for use at Grease Canal and Webster Park, and one four-door Blazer or equivalent for use by the Parks Administration Office.
Thank you. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the motion carries. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? There are not. There being no other matters, the January 27, 2026 meeting of the Recreation and Education Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Recreation and Education Committee will be Monday, February 23rd, 2026 at 6 p.m.